Hi folks. Welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today, we're going to create and display related posts in a single post based on a shared relationship with MetaBox. This can be applied to various scenarios, such as showing related events connected to the same artists, related products within the same category, or additional articles by the same author. In this practice, we will create a bi-directional relationship between events and artists using MB Relationships extension from MetaBox. Then, show events linked to the same artist on a single event page like this. Let's see which tools we need for this tutorial. First of all, we have the MetaBox Core plugin, which provides a framework to create custom post types and relationships. You can download it directly from WordPress.org. We'll need some extensions for the advanced features. You can install them individually, or use MetaBox all-in-one to have them all. Here are some needed extensions. MB Admin Columns, to display the related events and related artists in the dashboard. It's just optional. MB Custom Post Type, to create custom post types for the events and artists. MB Relationships, to create relationships between these post types. Next, we use MetaBox Builder to have the UI to create the relationship in an intuitive way. In addition, if you want to add extra information about the events and artists, you also can use this extension to create custom fields to store that kind of data. In this practice, I don't use it to create custom fields to make it more simple. Let's start now. Go to MetaBox to create a new custom post type for the artists. And another one for events. After publishing, you'll see the created custom post types here. These are some posts in each post type, for example, that I created. Now let's create a relationship between the events and artists. Go to MetaBox Relationships to create the relationships between the events and artists post types. We have the from and to sections here. Because we're setting the relationship between two post types, set the object type as post in both sections. In the post type option, choose the post type you want to create a relationship with. The relationship is bidirectional, so you can put the post types not in order. Here, I set the events in the from section, and the rest is artists. Pay attention to this setting. It's available when you activate the MB Admin Columns extension. When you check it, there'll be a column in the dashboard to show which artists are related to the post of events, like this. Set it in the to section in the same way. In the Field tab, you can set the label for the relationship section that shows in the post editor. There will be a box at the right sidebar to choose which artists are related to the current post in the events post type, and vice versa. This is the label that we named. After publishing, go to a post editor. You can see a section here. Now, you can select several artists in this section. Here is my example of filling out all relationship information for events and artists. This is my single event page. Now, I will add other events that the artist of this event also participates in. They will be displayed in a section like this. Now, go to the theme folder. I'm using the 2024 theme. It's a block theme, so I should add a pattern for the related event section. Create a new PHP file here. Then add some code. I'm adding the section title. Next, create a new variable to get the ID of the current post. Now, we're having a query to get posts from the relationship. This is the ID of the created relationship. This is to regulate to query only the data connected with the current post. Next, I create an empty array. It will be used to store the ID of all the artists who related to the current post as set in the relationship field. This is to check once again that if there is any data returned by this query. All the posts, I mean the artists in this case, will be listed. Then their ID will be transferred to this array. After that, we need to get the related event posts that the same artists of the current post join. To do it, we use another array. Then, loop through each artist ID in this array to query events related to that artist. Once again, we use this syntax to query events related to the current artist ID using the relationship. Pay attention that there is a difference when you query the artist and the event using the relationship. When we created the relationship, there are two sections named from and to. If you set the event post type in the from section, you should set from here to get all the artists related to the event. Then, set to here to get all the event related to the artist. And otherwise. If it returns any data, the ID and title of the post will be get and transferred to the array as the key and value. This segment helps to remove the ID of the current post if it is included in the array. It's to ensure that the current event is not displayed in the list of related events. Finally, this part displays each related event with the permalink and title. So, we've done with the pattern for the section. Move on to the template of the single page. Choose a place to include the pattern. That's all. Go to the front end. You can see that there are some posts displayed in the related events section on each single event post. Let's check on another post. It seems like working well. That's the end of today's tutorial. If you want to learn more about how to play around with MetaBox and custom fields, custom post types, and relationships, please watch other tutorials on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.